This is the Elite Scout for Friday the 11th of October, 3310. Let's start with a quote from the popular TV show MASH and Major Charles Emerson Winchester III, a doctor on the front lines of the Korean War, explaining his philosophy. I do one thing at a time, I do it very well, then I move on. Elite Dangerous does one thing very well: spaceships. The Kickstarter project stated, in Elite Dangerous, you fly a spaceship using a first-person from the cockpit view, building on the elements from previous games. It also mentioned expansions where you could explore the world that would need proper development resources to do them well. That eventually arrived in Odyssey, and frankly, Odyssey damn near killed Elite Dangerous. Those who loved and understood the genre of first-person shooters looked at it and asked, WTF? Pilots looked at the damage caused by needing to rework planetary surfaces, wiping out every bit of visual sightseeing, canyon running, and geographical feature collections, and went, WTF. The difficulty cliff involved in flying a spaceship now had a complex mess of a walking UI grafted on top of it, and we all went, WTF. VR WTF. Yet the excessively loud voices in the community were not satisfied. They demanded space legs, now they're demanding ship interiors. It's a quixotic quest that, if Frontier Developments ever attempt to release, would destroy what makes Elite special, all in the names of being like other games and chasing immersion. Immersion such as having to get out of your ship, walk through a carrier deck to a turbo lift to a corridor to a turbo lift to a captain's room to a laptop to initiate a fleet carrier jump. Immersion like docking at a station, climbing out into a turbo lift and going around every single person at the bar, hassling them if they have a job for you. Now imagine having to do this for everything in your ship. Taking a spanner to play a minigame for every engineering upgrade. Having to walk back to a damaged hull to weld a repair plate for 1% of recovery. Forced to walk to a station concourse to trade materials, assuming you can find the right person. Just like fleet carrier interiors, you will be back on the panels and the ship monitors and moving through those dialogue boxes quicker than a limpet in a high-grade emissions site. After all, what is immersion? It's more than being a one-to-one avatar. I was immersed in Elite in the 1980s. I knew where I was. I was in a spaceship. I was flying it. I don't need to go and fire up the FSD every jump to enhance the knowledge of where I am. I'm in a spaceship. I'm flying it. Why is everyone convinced that being able to stand up or sit down is a make or break feature? Personally, I'd trade away Odyssey's space legs and this ridiculous lust for ship interiors for 5 years of flight dynamics development in a heartbeat. Elite is not a 360-degree game. It's a spaceship simulator. If you want a 360-degree game, then many are in development, many demand all your money, many promise to get better in the future. None of them are Elite. Nothing will ever be Elite. Elite should not try to be something it isn't. It does one thing, it does it very well, and that's what it should focus on.